Assalamu alaikum. Hello students. How are you? Yesterday I delivered a lecture on carbon and its compounds. But we got some issues in our video and audio quality due to 2G network, which is very painful. Hence I decided to repeat my lecture on carbon and its compounds. So before going through my discussion on carbon and its compounds, I will give you a very brief introduction of carbon. Carbon is an element which is found everywhere in the universe. That's why it's also called a versatile element. A versatile element. Why it's called versatile element? Because it's found everywhere. I will tell you where it actually is found. Then I will try to tell you what actually carbon is and what are its properties. And but to understand that, first of all, I will tell you where actually carbon is found. Earth. Number one, carbon is found in the earth. Where? See, this is earth. These are the three parts of the earth. That's outer layer, that's crust, middle, that's mantle, and inner layer, that's core. Carbon is found in the outermost layer of the earth here. And how much carbon is present in the crust? It's very meager amount, very less amount. You can't believe it's just 0.03% of all the elements present. This is a very less amount, but how much it's important is, I will tell you. This 0.03% of carbon which is present in the crust of the earth, we can get it through various types of minerals, like which minerals? Like coal, petroleum, carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, and etc. etc. So I am trying to tell you what actually carbon is and where it's found. So I will explain it point wise where it is actually found. तो मैंने सबसे पहले बताया कि अर्थ में कार्बन कहाँ होता है और कितना होता है. तो दूसरा पॉइंट जो है वो मैं आपको बताऊंगा. द कार्बन इज ऑल्सो फाउंड इन एयर. Where it is actually? It's also found in air, in the atmosphere, in the form of CO2, carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas. You must have gone through greenhouse effect. कैसे हमारी जमीन को गर्म रखने में जो ये ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट है ये मदद करता है. एंड द मेन कंपोनेंट ऑफ दैट इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो इट्स फाउंड इन अर्थ, इट्स फाउंड इन एयर. नंबर 3, ऑल लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स. Carbon is found everywhere. That's why it's called versatile element. And it's found in earth, it's found in air, it's found in all living organisms. Living organisms जैसे हम हैं, हम इंसानों में कार्बन हर जगह पाया जाता है, हर एक हिस्से में पाया जाता है. I will give you some examples like DNA or DNA. You know that? Proteins, carbohydrates. In these compounds, in these building blocks of body, carbon is present. And one more thing, carbon is also present. Where? In food. Carbon is also present in where? मेडिसिन्स, जो हम दवाएं खाते हैं, जो हम फूड खाते हैं. एंड कार्बन is also present in paper, the paper which you use in your books, in your notebooks. So carbon is present everywhere. That's why carbon is called a versatile element. Now, that was the discussion that where actually carbon is found. Now I will tell you about the carbon. In chemistry, the carbon is represented by a short symbol C. And it's found in periodic table. जो हमारा chemistry में periodic table है, it's found in 14th group. 14th group of periodic table जो है उसमें कार्बन पाया जाता है. Atomic number of carbon is 6. What is atomic number? पढ़ा आपने कभी पहले? Okay, I will tell you what's atomic number. Any element, कोई भी element जो होता है उसका एक particular structure होता है. Every element has a particular structure, like this nucleus, and there are shells around the nucleus. Now let's assume this is carbon. Okay, this is carbon. The central portion is called nucleus. And these lines, these orbits, these are called shells. Like this is K shell, this is L shell, and M, and all that is continuously going that. So in carbon, I said its atomic number of carbon is 6. That means the number of protons, these are the small charged, positively charged particles which are present in the nucleus, they are 6. That's why we call atomic number of carbon as 6, because the number of protons present in the carbon elements is 6. Number of electrons are those negatively charged particles which revolve around the nucleus. Electrons, they are also 6. Protons, they are also 6. That's why I call atomic number of carbon as 6. Atomic mass. Atomic mass of carbon is 14. It's 12. What's atomic mass? This is atomic mass is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. About the protons, I told you these are the positively charged particles present in the nucleus, and the neutrons, these are neutral particles also present in the nucleus. So the atomic mass of the carbon is 12. Do you know, have you read about the electronic configuration of the carbon? If yes, but I will give you a very brief introduction of the electronic configuration of carbon. Electronic, it means how the electrons are arranged in the carbon element. Electronic configuration of carbon is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. What is this? I hope you have already studied the electronic configuration in your previous classes. It means in the first shell there are 2 electrons present, that's K shell, and in the L shell there are 4 electrons present. So we can also say that carbon has valency is equal to 4. The number of unpaired electrons present in the outermost shell is called valency. Number of unpaired electrons present in outer shell. So the valency of carbon is 4. Carbon has 4 unpaired electrons in its outermost shell. As the valency of carbon is 4, we can also say that carbon is tetravalent. Carbon is also called as tetravalent. Now, what are the properties of tetravalent carbon? How it pairs with other elements, how it makes different types of compounds, how the bonding, how there is a bonding process in carbon. I will tell you all these things in my next lecture, because this is because we have to deliver everything on a 2G network, and you know that it's very I can't explain things in this type of network, so you have to bear with me in very small brief lectures till our voice is heard where it actually should be. So till then, Allah Hafiz, and I hope you have understood this lecture. Thank you so much.